Yeah, we don't really understand cells. It's possible that some of these enzymes are actually slightly different in very subtle ways. Like they could have like an additional atom somewhere, or they kind of a modification. They could have oxidized a little bit. There are ways that we can figure this out, obviously, and there is some heterogeneity. We actually don't think that the difference in these all of these different trajectories can be attributed to those chemical changes, but we think there are other changes in addition.
Okay, sorry, keep going.
Yeah. So what we think it is that these enzymes, they're like little in themselves. They're kind of like origami shapes. Like they're a chemical molecule, but then they're like folded into some structure, and that structure gives them their properties just as much as their chemical composition.
He was homeless when he was 4. His parents divorced when he was 7. His father was shot dead when he was 11, and he broke, I think, his leg. They still got a full scholarship to Georgetown to play football, and he created a nonprofit to raise 500 families out of poverty in the local DC area to give back to the people that have raised him.
That's hype.
And he was struggling with depression and anxiety and all the stuff that comes with like a regular person in college. And he, after a few bad spirals, his definition of success is being able to wake up every single morning being satisfied of where you are, being able to like go out to his garden, water his flowers, to tell himself it's a good day, and to appreciate and love the guy looking back at him in the mirror. I think being comfortable with
in recent history is the solar winds hack, which happened several months. It started right in the transition between presidencies, where we found out that a Russian hacking group, so a non-affiliated government hacking group, was able to infiltrate through Microsoft or through several exploits almost the entire government of the United States, just kind of sitting there harvesting data for what actually seems like it was probably months. I haven't seen an update on it. I don't think I've looked recently, but it compromised so many things. And it was this hidden phishing attack that was downloaded and exploited something that put a lot of people at risk, a lot of data at risk, as well as embarrassing the entire US government, which was a very crazy thing.
Wow.
That's a fun one. That's something that you look at and you're like, how did they figure this out? Because it broke through something with Microsoft. It had a couple other things, and it was all from this company called SolarWinds that distributes the government applications to everyone.
And do we know if they got what they wanted?
I think they never. I don't remember if they said what it was, but there was a lot of data that was stolen or extracted is also the word.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a very crazy thing when it broke.